Hello and welcome back to Wargame with me, Gary. As you can see, I've got some ancient Assyrian cavalry here. So this is my update, and what I'll do is I'll swing that round so you can have a good look. I'm really pleased with these figures. I think the horses look absolutely beautiful. I've got mostly browns, but I've got a Palomino in there. I've got a black horse and a grey. And if I just turn that round, so that's the back view. Then we come back round to here. There we are now. Now I've got 10 figures because they come in packs of 10, the cavalry figures. What I will do is I need to get another 2. My regiments are 12 cavalry or 24 infantry. So I will get another pack of ancient Assyrian archers. I will also get a pack of 4-horse chariots. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I want to use these galloping horses for the chariots. So what I can do is I can take the 4-horse chariots out, which are much more parade-like, give them a rider, and put 4 horses galloping in front of the chariot, which I thought would look rather nice. So that's the plan there. The other thing I want to do today is I want to do some comments, and I also want to talk about salute. So here we are. So now it's going to be quite a long video, which is why I'm showing the figures early on. So those who, once you've seen the horses, you might want to decide. You might decide to move on. But of course, you're more than welcome to listen to my comments and also to my views on salute. Okay, so I'm going to turn that right round so we get the figures back in the front, and I'll give it time to focus. There we are. So there's my cavalry. I'm very pleased with them, very pleased indeed. I'm actually working on some infantry spearmen now, ancient Assyrians, but it'll be a different corps from the ones that I have been working on. But we'll go into that more once I've started finishing a few regiments. So what am I going to do with salute? So my plan is, I've been onto the salute webpage 2020, and I've printed off the trader list of all the traders who are going to be on there, and I've looked at the first page and I've identified 3 stalls that I definitely want to go and have a look at. So the first one is First Corps Courtesy Miniatures. That looks really interesting. They go from ancients all the way up to fantasy and space figures, and with all the bits in between there. So I'm looking forward to having a look at them. Then there's Anvil Industry Limited. Now I believe they are mostly futuristic figures, but I thought I'd have a look at them and just see what they were like. And then there's Atlantis Miniatures, which had some really nice figures in there. I think mostly fantasy, but they did look really, really nice. Now what I plan to do when I go and have a look, and the plan will be only to buy or collect a few of the figures, so I won't be looking for whole armies from there, because my armies really are coming from Black Tree and Old Glory at the moment. But I do want to put in some different figures from other providers to mix it up a little bit, so I thought that might be quite interesting. So yeah, so I'll just move that around. So that's part of my plan, and I'm going to go through the second page in my next video and just identify more providers that I want to go and look at, and maybe even get a couple. So yeah, so I'll leave that there now. Right, so on to the comments, which I've got to be honest is my favourite part. My favourite part of doing this is the comments at the moment. So this is from Video 175, Wargame with Garry, update on Athenians and movies. So the comments are from that video. which was produced on 23rd of February. What have I got? Oh, what have I got? What have I got in subscribers at the moment? 487. So that's not bad. I don't think that's moved. Oh well, I'll probably get a gut at some point. Let's hopefully around Easter. That'd be quite nice. Right, so Shauno's World of Figures. So Sean, cracking job on those Greeks, Gary. Must admit, my favourite film when I was a kid was 300 Spartans. Yes, with Richard Egar. Yeah, really good guy. And it was on the other day. Loved it. Brilliant. I'm really gutted that I missed it, to be honest. Then I've got the Eccentric Man. These are looking good. Been trying to think what got me into gaming. Oh yeah, good question. My first army back in 1980 were Mike Models 15mm Greek hoplites. Now I didn't even know you could get 15mm Greek hoplites in that period in 1980s. So it looks like I missed a bit of a trick there. Then I've got Boots on the Table with Dom. It's got to love Sparta. Yeah, you got to. How can you not? I used to love all those old movies, old films. Yeah, I remember going to Saturday morning cinema. Oh, that was fantastic. And that had all the old mythical Hercules and Samson, all that stuff. Very good, very good. I could never get enough. Oh, he says I can never get enough of them, or still can't, to be honest. Me and you both, Dom. Me and you both. Frost and Fist. Great update, my brother. These Athenians are looking great. I totally agree, mate. I totally agree. Both the Freak and Mythos, really enjoying your stuff at the moment. I've actually managed to see a few of your live videos, which is quite handy. Graham Prego, great work, Gary. Get working on the hundreds left. That's in reference to all the ancient Athenians I've got to work on. So yeah, and I will do. I'm working on them now. Dan Buman, great looking Athenians, Gary. It's lots of fun to see an army growing like this. I totally agree, Dan. Totally agree. Although my problem is, and I think it's the same with everybody, I keep diversifying. So I'll be doing something that I really enjoy, like the ancient Assyrians, and then go off and do the ancient Athenians. So yeah, so I think I've got to concentrate and try and get something finished. Then we've got, let me just check something. Yeah, that's okay. Then I've got DJ Meeple, excellent looking figures, a great group of fellows ready for battle. Yes, they are. Love those two movies as well. Great fun to watch. Marvellous video update. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And again, any comments on the movies? If you've got movies that you really enjoyed when you were young, or things what got you interested in the hobby, let me know, because I'd love to have a look. I would go and have a look and watch that movie and see what I think you thought about it. Then I've got Void X RC. Really great work on the figures, Gary. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Then I've got, I'm just bringing this down. Jeroma Model Bew. Really great work with these Athenian figures with many different poses. Yes, that's the great thing, I think, about Black Tree Miniatures. They do a lot of poses. They look absolutely good. They have covered, you have covered every kind of warrior in the Athenian figure, and the shields also look cool. All the best, Gary. Greetings, Joshim. Yeah, thank you very much, Joshim. Yeah, you're right. I have covered just about all of them. I've gone from hoplites, cavalry, javelins. I've got them all in there. Slingers, archers. Yeah, you're quite right. I've got them all. Mini Warmut. Wow, beautiful work on the Greeks. Now get back to painting. Yes, now get back to painting. Nice update. Bridget Bordeaux. She was a knockout. Take care and have a great week. Cheers, Mini warm out. Yeah, brilliant. We'll get back to the painting, and I totally agree. Bridget Bardot was a babe. Oh, my wife's just shouted through that I'm a dirty old man. That obviously, the way I said Bridget Bardot was obviously not the way that was meant to come out. Right, then I've got Prometheus Irony. Can't wait to see the rest painted. Yeah, I'm working on that. Really looking forward to get on with him. Then I've got Medieval Wargamer or Medieval Warrior, Nick. Love the Athenians, Gary. Great job. Thank you very much, Nick. All the best, mate. I've got Howard Davis. Really interesting video, Gary. Liked the old film stuff. They think they inspired us all. Cheers. I totally agree, Howard. Yeah, really, really enjoyed those movies. And I think pretty much everybody is saying the same. That there are movies that they were interested in themselves. Liam from T66. Nice work, my friend. Yeah, cheers, mate. And then we've got Justin from Basic Miniature Painting. Very, very cool work on those, mate. And those old school films are brilliant. Yeah, totally agree, totally agree. Don't make them like that anymore. Halcorex26. Nice work on the miniatures and the story behind your journey into wargaming. Yeah, you know what? When I was talking about those movies, I hadn't really thought about that. But I read this the other day, what you put there, and I totally agree. There is a little bit of a story there about how I got interested in wargaming, and I wonder how other people got interested in wargaming. I might do one of those where I encourage people to do a chat about it, but not now, not this time. JVC Paints. I always enjoy the ancients you put up for us to take a look at. Well done on these. I like the work you did on the horses, thank you very much, and mixing them up like that. Thanks for the film recommendations as well. I'll have to see if I can find the 300 Spartans. Cheers. I'm telling you, it is well worth a look. Very good. If you think about when it was made, I think it stands up there with the best. I think it's a lovely, lovely movie. Really well done. And Richard Eager, they could not have found a better Leonardus. King Leonardus. He was absolutely brilliant. Then we've got Ralph X. Great painting. Shields and basing. Thumbs up. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Newbie Poker. TMBO. Also captivated in childhood by the Thermopylae movie. That's the 300 Spartans. Never willing to try building a Greek army until I discovered shield transfers. Great work, cheers Ian. Yeah, I'm with you, Ian. Without the shield transfers, they would be plain shields, I'm telling you. Terry Crick, hi Gary. You're right, those classic films you mentioned had real style and the actors such charisma, and they really stick with you and plant a seed that years later bring us into this great hobby. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think that's such a nice statement. For me and my love of colonial Sudan, it started with the original film. The original film, The Four Feathers, with John, and then it's in brackets, PVT, Fraser, Laurie as the Mahdi. Oh yeah, of course. Lovely insight into your hobby, motivation, Gary. Enjoying your posts, mate. Regards, Terry. Cheers, Terry. Yeah, thanks very much. I got to say, my favourite Sudan movie, colonial Sudan movie, is Gordon of Khartoum. Loved that movie. Really, really enjoyed it. But Four Feathers, brilliant. And really good battle scenes. I can see why that would draw you into the hobby. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Brush and Quill, looking gorgeous, Gary. Are you talking about my figures or are you talking about me? Top work. I'll have to look for those movies. Yeah, really do, mate. They are well worth a look. I really enjoyed them. And I'm just thinking about what Terry said about those colonial movies. Well worth having a look at those as well. King Matt the Superior. Top work, Gary. Cheers, mate. Really appreciate it. Idic Beer 40k. Nick. Lovely work, mate. Cheers, Nick. Trying to crash through those a bit. Mary Hinge. Jim. Great looking figures, Gary. enjoy yourself in Somerset. Oh, we had a great time. Really nice, just what I needed. Be careful of that country cider. Well, luckily I used to really enjoy a glass of cider, but I'm much more into ale now. So I managed to stay away from the cider, Jim. It can be, it can be stronger than you think. Yeah. I have suffered at the hands of cider, West Country cider at that. John 4000. Hi Gary, I really like those bases. What company figures were those Greeks? Oh, Black Tree, mate. Really, Black Tree Miniatures, or no, Black Tree Designs. I think they make a really lovely set of figures, both for the Athenians and for the ones I'm interested in, the Assyrians. But yeah, Peloponnesian War would make a nice little project with the chance of chance to have variable quality hoplites and small allied contingents. Yeah, John, I think that's such a nice idea, and I agree with the idea so much that I'm actually going to send off some more Spartans. Yeah, and then I've got Red Green 09, who says, great stuff, really like that, and really like the video. And he also says here about the film, funny thing happened to me on the way to the forum. I've not seen it, but it says it's a comedy, and he's put laugh out loud on there, so I think I'm going to have to go and have a look at that. Well, that's me done. How long did that take? I'm just going to take this off so it'll be freehand. 17 minutes, that's not so bad. So I hope you like the figures. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll speak to you next week. All the best then, take care, bye.